Hey, Maynard, are we having a staff meeting today?
Yes, Melody, of course, like clockwork. Every Wednesday we have staff meeting. I was just making a list of some of the things I need to cover during the meeting.
Hey, what's that on the Bible?
Evidence.
What?
Evidence. You see, we have termites up there, and they're eating the wood in up there in the ceiling, and when food goes into a creature, then out comes evidence. Let's just leave it at that.
That's gross. Couldn't they pick a better place to leave their droppings other than the Bible on the Lord's table? You're the pastor. Can't you do something about that?
No, there's not enough money.
Well, what if the youth don't go on their trip to Montreat, their ski trip? Would that pay for terminating the termites?
You know, I've been meaning to talk to you about that, Melody. We've already canceled the ski trip for the youth.
Why?
We didn't have enough money.
So we've got termites, the youth can't go on their ski trip, and we haven't had a family retreat for over 2 years, all because we don't have enough money?
And you know about the situation with Foundation, don't you?
Yep, I hear it's crumbling, and if it isn't fixed, then the church will cave in 2010. You're the pastor, can't you do something?
Well, you know, that's another thing, Melody, that I meant to tell you about. Ron Buss and I have come up with a great idea.
I'm afraid to ask.
And, well, you should be. We've decided that you and the youth need to come up with some ideas of raising the income of Chapel by the Sea.
Thanks a lot.
No problem. Yeah, we don't call you Miracle Melody for nothing.
Actually, I was thinking this might come up in staff meetings, so I've already been working on a list of possibilities.
Like what?
I think the staff could get some extra jobs.
Extra jobs? Like what?
You could go to Times Square and preach and put out a bucket. People could throw change in the bucket. Michael could go down to the Shamrock and play the piano. Sheila could sell her blood every month. We could get Chuck a metal detector and send him over to the beach and see what money he could find there. And since Linda already has a clown outfit, her and her little dog Daisy could go down and be street performers in Times Square.
What about you?
It just so happens I have the best job of all. I was thinking the church could send me to a different restaurant every day for lunch, and then I could write reviews for the sandpaper.
Melody, you and I already work 12 to 15 hours a day. I haven't had a day off since August 21st, and you think we're going to have time to find part-time jobs? You got anything else on that list of yours?
Well, I do have to eat lunch every day. Okay, I have other ideas on my list. We could put parking meters in the parking lot.
Like going to charge a quarter an hour?
I was really thinking of a quarter every 15 minutes, and then you could preach one of your really long sermons. You could blah, blah, blah. And people would leave late, and then we could have Bob Alligator put parking tickets on everybody's windshield.
You got anything else on that list of yours?
Pillows. We could rent pillows. That way people could be more comfortable during your sermon while they nap.
You got anything else on that list?
Well, when the kids were talking about fundraiser ideas, they came up with the idea of taking the chairs out of the balcony and putting in these really comfortable reclining lazy boy chairs.
You got anything good on that list?
Actually, the kids came up with more than just the lazy boy chairs in the balcony. In fact, I've got a videotape to share their ideas. You should see it. They've got some great ideas, cutting edge, out of the box.
Good. Let's bring the videotape to staff meeting. We'll take a look at it there.
It just so happens that I have a videotape here. Do you want to see it?
You know, I was wondering what this thing was doing in the sanctuary. Yeah, let's take a look at it. Melody, let me get this straight. You want to turn our balcony into a skybox like at a stadium, put in reclining chairs and sell hot dogs, peanuts, and beer during my sermon.
Yep.
Beer.
Actually, it's just A&W root beer.
What do you think the session would say about that? What do you think that the presbytery would say? This is a church, Melody. You know, we need to do the Lord's work, and it costs money to do the Lord's work. You know, we don't charge for anything around here, but there's always a cost, and someone's going to have to pay the cost for doing the Lord's work. How are we going to pay for the Lord's work?
Oh, I've got a lot more on my list. I haven't gotten to pay toilets yet, or charging for the box for the children's sermon each week.
You know, you got a lot of stuff on that list of things outside the box. You got anything inside the box? Just a wee bit more traditional?
I got it. We can, instead of parking meters and selling hot dogs during worship, we could just tell people about all the great things that we do here at chapel.
Like what?
Like feeding the needy through God's table, keeping the bus running so that they can go to the soup kitchen and Immokalee and to Habitat.
And buying materials for Sunday school here.
Yeah. And providing a place for seniors to play bridge, and the kids to have youth group, and Weight Watchers, Tai Chi, and all the exercise classes.
And the great dynamic worship services with the powerful preaching.
We have 4 guest preachers?
I was thinking about me.
Yeah, right. Well, if everyone then Chapel by the Sea can continue to be a place for our community.
Well, this is great. This is the kind of approach that I'm looking for. I like the last idea on that list of yours. And if everyone prays together and works together, then we'll be in great shape.
Okay, back to my original question. Is there staff meeting today?
Yes, and we got to get to it.